Hello everybody and welcome in. My name is Yolanda Roos and this is my Timeless Message channel for the collective. This is a channel of light, well-being, abundance, and being able to help you find your most beautiful, full, complete life. These channels this one that I created is meant to find you when you need it. So you could find it today, you could find it in 4 months, 6 months. If you're seeing it, there's something in there for you. I've asked the divine and the universe to use my videos. If you'd like to subscribe, that's great. It'll just tell you when it's going on, but the channel is not built on subscription, so I'm not looking to monetize. I just want to put the messages out to help everybody to get to their fullest point. So we're gonna just do a check-in. I do these videos almost every day. I happen to be a little later today, and I don't mind doing it because then the people on the other side of the world from me get it in the morning, and then it runs through. Because I did one last night because I work a morning job. Sometimes I can come on, sometimes I can't. Listen, at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not doing no videos. So I try to do it the night before if I can. I'm not really a morning person. I'm more of a night person, but I work a job that gets me up at 4 o'clock in the morning because then I get done earlier. So you do what you gotta do. Okay, so I'm gonna do a check-in. We're building up to our new moon, which is gonna be a new cycle. So this message tonight, I'm gonna do another one tomorrow, which is gonna be a little more directed, but tonight I just wanted to give you guys something to see where the energy is presenting itself. Take it as it resonates. There is somebody receiving, somebody giving, because this is a collective, like universal. This is for the world. So this is an overall energy. I do personal readings if anybody's interested, but then you get a more personal reading as to what you need to know. Okay, like personally in your life. We have different things in our charts and different things going on. So we're going to get into it. What do you need the collective to know right now for their higher good or to be aware of? I am an energy reader, so I read cards and I get downloads and I just kind of speak to you. So sometimes I ramble on or I say something. It's all part of what needs to be said. So I allow them to just speak through me and use me as a vessel. Like I said, this is a channel of healing, well-being, and light. We are going to say some things you might not like to hear, like during shadow work and things of that nature, but we are saying it because we want you to understand maybe what's blocking you, maybe what's getting in the way. We try to have a little fun and giggle, but sometimes we have to be serious. So I hope the message comes out and maybe it's something fun. I don't choose it. I just ask what they want to know. So when I start, and sometimes I watch your videos later and I don't even know what I've said totally, because while I'm channeling and I'm doing cards, I'm just letting the energy flow. All right, so what messages do you have? A couple cards for the collective. Thank you. Just know that you control your life. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't tell you what to do with your life. I'm not going to tell you if you're going to be rich and famous. I simply tell you what's going on in your energy field so that you can adjust it, fix it, if it's not to your highest good or on your frequency where you're supposed to be. You make the ultimate choice. Nobody's set in stone. You can change. The future can change. So if you get card readings, guys, it's only going to be the present energy. And if you do something to change it that is going to alter the path, you're going to have a different reading down the road. Just know that that one reading is not going to hold, especially if you know new information. So what do you want the collective to know? Spirit guides, angels, most high. Whew. We'll take those. They kind of flew out together, so we're going to see what they have to say. We have the Magician. The Magician is about creating, manifesting, thinking things into existence. So this is manifest, potential, and alignment. So this is stuff that's going on that you are thinking on, growing, wanting to grow, all that fun stuff. We're going to take a peek at these first, and then we're going to go and clarify. Your next card out is Knight of Wind, which is Knight of Air, which is usually, this says passion, drive, ambition. Knight of Swords is very like, it can be very ambitious and going, but it can be very charged. So it's going after something it can be haphazard, because you're just very zealous. You're going after it. So you have a manifestation that you're working on. There's this energy of going after something, just full speed. This is the energy that you have to be careful. Like, example is you're in a bar, you're stirred up, you get into a thing, someone tells you you're this, and you punch them in the face. Okay, where maybe if you weren't so stirred up and amped up and full of, like, say some people like to fight, or it's like going after something because you're just like gung-ho about it, but like you don't think about it, you don't think it through, you just instantly respond. It's like, okay, I'm gonna do something, or I'm gonna go here, or I'm gonna fight with this person, or whatever. So that is the energy of the card. It's very charged. It's very much go for it. Okay. Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. This is your next card. Motivation, adventure, high energy. Yeah, there's very high. I feel it in my, while I'm doing this reading, I feel amped up and charged. You can probably feel it when I'm doing it too. Then we have Queen of Wind, a lot of air energy, a lot of movement and power. Queen of Wind, honesty, clarity, and maturity. The Queen of Swords is very much about very strong, positive, logical leader, kind of like I don't know how to say it. She's like a badass bitch. Like, I'm really good, I'm strong, I'm powerful. You cross me, I'm gonna stab you. Like, that's the type of thing. She's powerful because she's very strong in her, like, she sits like this. Like, you ain't taking me down. I'm thinking logically. I'm a good leader. I'm going to go in. I'm thinking about everybody. I'm thinking about logic. I'm thinking about how to conquer and do things. So I feel like there's some things you're manifesting with a lot of power, but then there's a lot of like logic, a lot of like, you know what you want. This is the energy of, I know what I'm going for. I know what I'm working toward. And I'm not doing it haphazardly. So that I feel like this energy is not a destructive or get you into trouble type of energy. You have two energies that are very much gung-ho. But the energy that's finishing it with this Queen of Wind is making me feel like you know exactly what you want. You know what you're manifesting. And the energy is like pushing you. We talked about this energy before. If you've been following the channel and you've been listening, remember I told you when that energy comes in, it's going to be a whoosh. Well, baby, here's the whoosh. It's coming. Whatever you are wanting, brewing, thinking on, saying, this is what I want, or I need this, or I need something so different. Whatever you're manifesting, there is gusto behind it. There is something coming in that it feels powerful and very strong. Underneath it all, the action part. This is Two of Fire, which is Two of Wands. And Two of Wands is movement. It's go time. It's doing it. It's traveling. It's putting things in place. This one says prepare, intention, courage. Yeah, this is like, now that I've figured out what I want to do and I've got it all on paper, which is the one, that's the Ace of Wands. I figured it out. I have the seed. I've planted it, or I'm getting ready to plant it. Now it's let's culminate. Let's get it going. Let's move it in the direction. Let's put things, put our information in to get a variance or whatever you're doing in business. Let's lay down the groundwork. Let's start the painting and lay down all the pieces. It's going and doing something with what you have. So you got something that's coming in, guys, that's like, it's got an energy behind it. It's almost like an alignment energy, like something is coming in. We do have AI Atlas coming through, which is supercharged behind the sun. It is connecting with the sun. That's why I think you have these crazy flares that are coming off right now that are stronger than the other ones, because it's on the other side of the sun. But there's like an internal magnetic core. We've talked a little bit about this on the channel. And I think as it's going through and it's connecting with the sun is our universal source. I can't talk. The sun is our universal source of energy. We don't live if we don't have the sun. The sun is the center of our universe. It's the center of what we need. It's what makes our plants. It's what gives us light codes. It helps us to heal and to generate things. It's like communication. So as AI Atlas is going behind the sun, it's like supercharging, and on the other side, it's blowing out this plasma, and these spots are coming and blowing into the earth supercharged. I see it because it's going to come through. It's going to affect the weather. It's going to affect the magnetic pull as it's getting closer and it's coming behind it. It said it's going to be connecting with the sun, recalibrating and warming up the frozen molecules that are there, that are being held, that are going to be released and exchanged with Earth when it comes past it. It is not alive in an essence of like a spaceship or something, but it is alive as in a real, it has qualities about it. It has a little bit of a gravity pull to it. It's got biological things on it. So it is a comet, but it's not like a normal comet. It was created to come through, and it's like energized. It's a rock messenger beacon thing that's come through, but it doesn't show that it's like a ship or anything like that. Now it could be. I'm just saying. Everybody that I know that's been channeling it, not the fear mongers and the people trying to scare you and like, oh, little green aliens are gonna come and get us. No. It's saying that it's ushering in, and it's lifting and calibrating and igniting DNA within us. Like, I'm excited. Like, as you can tell, it's something good for us. It's going to break all those paradigms and the old matrix and the things that just keep us down. It's going to open us up to a different kind of love, a different kind of environment, a different kind of society. It's going to break down these barriers that have been here, because all these people, there's going to be tons of people awakening, and it's not that you're going to be like, it's that you're going to be open. You're not going to be as controlled. You're going to love in a different way. You're going to look in a different way. There might be things activated within you that makes you think, that makes you more sensitive. You could ignite something in the pineal gland that makes something work or generate or connect you to something higher. You might start vibing on a higher frequency, which is going to bring in different experiences. It's going to bring in manifestations in a faster way, because you're vibrating higher. You're in more of an alignment to a higher frequency, not lower, not as dense. And you might also be communicating with another plane or another level of beings or understanding, because you're at a higher vibration possibly. This is all that's coming in, and I feel like you are wanting this, as of most of the society. Not everybody, this isn't going to be for everybody, but the majority of the world wants something, and this fire behind it, because it's logical. People want balance. They want to be able to feed their families. They want to be able to love. I would say the majority of the people don't want to fight with each other. I think they're fighting for equality, for balance, for what's right for them, for land to live, to eat. It's basic things that I think they're fighting for. I don't think the world, from what I can tell, really wants to be at war. I don't think most people want to hurt each other. I think we just are trying to survive, okay? Not all the leaders, but the people that live within the countries. This energy says we want something, we're passionate about it, but it's logic. It's a good leader. It's good things for us. It's things that will help everybody to be fed and be loved and be at balance, and our buildings and our life and things aren't being destroyed, okay? I don't like war. I know that some war had to happen, some things had to come in place, but we're at a different place now, people. We do not need to fight like we're fighting. We can come to agreements. We can come to understandings. We're not discovering any new lands. We all have land. We're all where we're supposed to be. And if we all work together, we all will benefit. I mean, everybody. You don't have to think the same. You don't have to sleep with the same people. You don't have to be on the same page to be common courtesy to each other, to be growing the benefit for everybody. That's what I want. This channel is about the abundance and the well-being. And I feel like what we're working toward, and with this 3i Atlas that's coming in, we're going towards something better. We want something as a collective. We are at a higher vibration. There are lots of people waking up. There are lots of people that are just fed up with the bull crap. Okay, I think more of anything, we're just tired of being told how we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to think, where we're supposed to be going. Our governments, not just ours in the United States, our governments are having all this money and being taken care of, and our people on the bottom are struggling. Like bad, not even like a little bit. And the governments that are supposed to be democratic and they're supposed to be, for the people, they're not very for the people lately. I mean, it's changing, and it's the fear factors being put into the effect because they want people to be in fight or flight. Remember, we talked about it if you've watched the channels before. When you're in fight or flight, you're not thinking clearly. If you're in fear, you're very cautious, and you're easily swayed or easily manipulated. But when you don't have fear and you are living life to the fullest, you're not judging people, you're not unbalanced. If you're grounded and you're living in your own truth and you're worrying about your own business, and not that you're closed off to the world, but it's none of your business about what everybody's doing. It doesn't matter. You worry about what you're doing, what affects your life. If you see something going wrong, you do something about it, or you stand up for it. But in most cases, in the majority of the world, we need to worry about us and the people we know and the people we love and the community we live in and the state we live in. We could run for governmental things. We can go help in our volunteer places. We can help our families, help our friends. We can worry about the people in our own circle. Don't be distraught and crying over people that you don't even know. We talked about this last night. This is something that's been coming through. You are causing your own demise, your own stress, your own frequency to be brought down because they put all this media, and when you keep saying the same thing over and over again, it kind of sticks in, or it becomes like you think it's part of your narrative, and it might not. We need to love each other. We need to help each other. We need to come alongside each other and support them and grow them and give them something more than our bullcrap of judging them or telling them what they need to be, or you're not like this, so I put a post out on my Facebook, and it was like, you're beautiful on your whole journey. Don't let the media and other people tell you did only good and valuable and beautiful when you're the 20-year-old person that's everything's perfect. That's not true. You can live a full, vibrant, beautiful life. You can be beautiful at every stage, inside and out. You just look different. So you don't have to wear a bra when you're younger. When you're older, put them in a bra. You might have to take some extra supplements because you're not as vibrant as a 20-year-old. You might have to color your hair if you don't want to, have the grays coming in. It's okay. If that's what makes you feel better, color your damn hair. Color it purple. Who cares? Do the things that make you feel young. The things that make you feel alive. Take care of your body. Take care of your temple. Learn to eat better. When you're 20, I'm sorry, you can eat anything you want usually, and it doesn't bother you. Now, if you're 40, 50, you better watch out. You're going to get heartburn, or you're going to get sick, or you start getting diabetes. If you don't take care of your body and you don't take care of your temple, of course you're going to feel older. Of course things are going to get distorted and ruined. So babies, you have babies. Unless you're a miracle worker or you do a lot of working out, which not everybody has time or energy, girl, you're going to have a pouch, okay? You had a baby. Your boobs got filled with milk to feed a baby. They're not going to be perfect. Your hair gets different. Your face gets lines from smiling, from crying, from all the things you've been through. It's okay. It's a part of your life. Now, you can slather on that lotion and that stuff, but that's not going to make it better. You're still old, okay? You're getting old, or you're young, whatever. Accept the fact that you might not be perfect. Do things that help you in an internal way, like eating better. Don't rub all that crap on your face. If you didn't do it from when you were 20, it's not going to make a difference. I don't know if they tell you that, but they'll let you spend all your money on it. And if you didn't put lotion on from the time you were 15 to 20 years old and continue it, It doesn't matter what you rub on your face. All they're doing is puffing up the lines. I don't know. You can do it if you want to. But also remember, because this is for somebody out there, this gusto that you're going for is because you're energized inside. There's nobody telling you to do this. This is your own energy being activated. The light being inside of you doesn't care about all this. And if that's the only thing you're worried about, that's going to die. You know what lives? Your soul. It goes on, it goes on, and it goes on. And your soul is in this temple. Your soul is in this human biological body. Take care of your body. Take care of your body, mind, and soul, and you will live a life that isn't so hard. You will have maybe a longer life. Health-wise, you will probably feel better. It doesn't guarantee longevity of life. You're going to come and go when you're supposed to go. But in most cases, if you can make yourself feel better later in life, taking care of your temple is very important. That's why in the Bible and things, it's you know, you can do what you want to your body, but know that the things that you do to your body now, say you're 20, 30, they will make an effect later in your life, whether it's good or bad. You know, if you're eating good from a young age, or you're really trying to be good to your body, or you start taking vitamins, or you realize, ooh, you know, I need to take care of myself. You start putting lotion on, say you're 25, 30, it's okay. You start taking care of your face. Your face is going to stay longer. If you're not drinking, if you're not smoking as much, all those things might be fun, but they're not good for your body. So if you're worried about aging, maybe this is just somebody that's worried, stop doing all that stuff. It's not good for you. It does not help your skin. It makes you look older, honestly. Tanning is okay. Just don't burn yourself all the time, because that's where you get your age lines and your spots and stuff like that. I know there's a lot of people out there that are dealing with that insecurity when they're getting older. And it's okay to get old. Just means you've been there and done that. And if you didn't do it when you were younger, maybe you'll have another life to do it in. But you can, but you can't really be 23 for the rest of your life. Like Forever 21, the one girl was a comedian. She's like, Forever 21, I don't think so. So you're not going to be young for the rest of your life. And it doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you, you know, but you should gain wisdom as you get older. I see a lot of people that they want to still be young, but with it comes a little bit of immaturity, because as you grow, you go through stages. I don't want to be 22 again. Oh, hell no. I have come so far. I have learned things. I've experienced things. I have raised kids. I have figured out when you're supposed to pay your bills and how to do it. And I'm not well-to-do, but I live a comfortable life now because I tried to learn. I made mishaps. You know, I got the electric bill when they said, oh, if you don't pay it, we're going to shut you off. You know, I've lived in different places. I've been blessed enough to have a place that I own, that I'm in my home. But I didn't start there. So as you're learning, whether you're a young person or an older person, you should be at a better place. And you should be willing to accept that, do you really want to go back to being 21? Was it really that good? Do you even remember it? Because most people that I know that want to be 21 were drunk, or they were whacked out on drugs or doing something. Because most people that were just living a life, they were starting their families in their 20s, maybe 30s. They were not going out partying because they were starting their families. They were going to school. You know, you find someone that you meet between, say, 20 and 30 or 40, and you start having a family or a life or a career. And when you have a career, you can't be doing all that stuff. And the partying just gets in the way. The drugs get in the way. Those addictions get in the way. The spending, or the, you know, the over need to buy things or whatever. And sometimes I think we struggle with buying things to make ourselves feel better, and all we do is put ourselves in debt. That's just as much of addiction as drugs and alcohol and things of that nature, and cigarettes and stuff like that. But the need to please yourself and self-gratification instantly is a problem too. So if you're having problems with spending, or you think that if you buy something it's going to make you feel better, figure out why you're buying it. That's just for somebody. Make sure you're buying something because either you need it, you want it, you have enough money. But if you're buying it because you need more and more and more, there's never going to be enough. Money's not going to make you happy. It's only going to fill you for the time being. Then you're going to be bored of that, and you're going to be on to the next thing. And if you don't have a good job, you could cause yourself major debt or unneeded work hours to cover all the things that you want to make you feel better. So, excuse me, burp for confirmation. Somebody out there just needs to hear it. That's all. There's nothing wrong with you. There's a lot of people that do that. I used to like to shop to feel better. When I was depressed or I was off, I would go look through, and I'd even just go to the dollar store and buy something. I had to stop myself from doing it. I'm part of it too. So don't feel bad, because I didn't smoke, I didn't do drugs, I was kind of not a goody two shoes. I just wasn't drawn to it. It wasn't my thing. But I had a sugar addiction. I had I like to shop. There were other things that I did, but we hopefully learn and we hopefully grow. And when we want to be a better person, we do shadow work. And shadow work includes understanding the things that inhibit us, understanding the things that we put above what should be, or we put ourselves in predicaments, and it becomes a pattern. So if there's somebody that needs to do shadow work, it's okay. Do your shadow work. Be honest with yourself. And it's sometimes hard to realize, yeah, I was doing that, or how am I going to get out of it? I don't know how to change it. I don't know what I need to do. That's where you need to get counseling. Talk to the spirit world, talk to God, talk to, your ancestors, talk to your family. Maybe just talk to somebody and say, hey, I need some help, or do you notice something about me? But when you ask somebody that is in your circle, don't get offended if they say something, because if you're asking, be ready for the answer, because they're going to know the tendencies you have that you don't know you have. Okay, so that's for somebody. Sometimes I don't like to ask people, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to hear what they have to say, because they see you. They see you with no blinders. And if you tell them you want to know, get ready. They're going to tell you. Serene place. Listen to the whispers of your intuition, for it is the voice of your soul guiding you toward your highest good. Yep. Listen to that intuition. Remember, intuition is not that fight or flight heart space. It's that knowing. When you're in a balanced, beautiful place and something just is like, don't do that, Lani. That's not what you should be doing. Listen to it. Or you need to go help that person. Listen to it. Okay? So use your intuition as you're guiding on your path and you're going toward the things that you want to do or that you're manifesting. Sea creatures. Find guidance in times of darkness and let your inner light shine bright. Yeah. This is maybe for the people that want to do the shadow work. Know that you have the light in you, but with every light, there's darkness. Don't take it personal. Like the world, the yin yang is the idea of masculine, feminine, dark, light, shadow, wonderfulness. There's the things that have happened. There's always a good and a bad. In every good situation, there's going to be something bad. And every bad situation, there's going to be something good that comes from it. So know that when you're doing your shadow work, you're focusing on the shadow work, but you have the light within you. And the reason that you're fixing it is because there's light inside of you saying, we need you to be better. We want you to be better. We want you to be healed. We know you're not going to get everything, but the light inside of you is saying, something's not right on your side. There's something you have over there that you need to deal with. Or we really want to continue to shine, but there's something that as a person, as a mind, as a body, an experience, there's something that's hurt you and you're not wanting to deal with it. And that soul is like the soul and who you are. Like, I'm Yolanda, but my soul has lived before, and it's working with Yolanda. Yolanda, the physical, biological person, won't live again, but the soul is going to live again, or going to be a part of something, or go to a higher place. It's the energy. So that inner part is what's saying, that comes from the light. Remember we said before, I don't know if you've watched it, the soul is what's connected to the divine, and the soul is connected to the light, and your body is connected. They talk about the father, the carnal, the devil, whatever. Your body is physical. It's not light. It's just biological. It takes care of itself. It's self-pleasing. It's self-satisfying, because that's what survival is. So the soul talks to the carnal body and says, oh, you're doing good on this, but you got a little bit over here to work on. So don't feel bad, because we all have something we're dealing with. So I don't know who needs to hear that, or if that's just part of the message. Maybe you're manifesting balance. Maybe you're manifesting something better, and you're finally realizing that instead of letting ego get in the way, you are actually trying to be better. You're trying to find balance. You're not making excuses. You're saying, okay, I have things I have to work on. Help me. What do I need to work on? Talking to yourself. Listen, there's two people in there. You all have split personality, because there are two things inside of you. You have a mind, which is ego, and you have a soul, which is the light, which is God, divinity, whatever you want to call it. And they're both in cahoots to try to make you come out a better person. The soul contract, when you came in, is trying to make you a better person, is trying to teach you through the experience of living in this dense, heavy energy of Earth. Some people have it harder than others. Some people are meant to be in a body that's harder than others because they know they want to learn something, or they want to elevate, or they want to raise their frequency, or they just want to experience and come in and help Earth. But they know they have to experience it through a human body, so they agree to come in, forget who they are, live the life, and hopefully accomplish their mission. But you have angels and you have guides that will continue to help you on your mission. So if you need help, ask them. They are there to help you, comfort you, and get you through. They are links from the divine to be with you on an everyday basis. And they want to help you. All right, so you have 2 cards to finish. Imagine. May you look beyond what you can see. Okay, so know that there's more than just what you can see. Whether that is imagining something that you can't see, or imagining a life that you're not in, that's the manifestation. Picturing yourself or imagining is like, just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it doesn't exist, or it's not there, or it can't exist. It means it just at this time isn't in your reality that you can see, but you can imagine it, you can manifest it, you can bring things closer to you. Fluid, may you shift and transform. Being flexible, moving toward that thing that you want, believing that you deserve it, believing that you can have it, seeing it, imagining it, and being fluid enough to allow it to come into your life. Sometimes we get very restricted, or we get in this programming that, oh, well, I don't think I'll ever have that, or I'm going to be poor forever. Well, you know what? If that's what you say, you're going to be poor forever, because you're not accepting it. You're thinking and limiting yourself to what you want. Now, you might not want riches and all that stuff, but if you want it and you're accepting that you don't think you're going to get it, then you will not. You know, if you don't need a lot and you don't really, money's not important to you, I'm going to tell you, if money's not important to you, it's going to flow to you. It's the most stupid thing I've ever had to experience. Anybody that's not attached to money has money that comes in easily. It's when you are attached to it, or you feel the lack, or you are so desperate, it's like you push it away. It's not funny, but it's like, it's true. So when you desire it too much, or it's what you think is the only thing that's going to help you, or it's you're always worried you're not going to have enough, that's considered lack, okay? Because you're always wanting more and more. Maybe you're not grateful for what you have, or you just want more and more and more. Sometimes it will elude you because you're too desperate for it. It's kind of like being in the outlook of wanting a mate, and when you're too desperate, you're going to get all the wackos. You're not going to get the one that's for you. It's when you just say, okay, I'm okay by myself. When it comes, it comes. I'm ready, I'm willing, and I just ask that you bring somebody in for me that's going to be good for me, that's going to love me, that's going to be gentle with me, or whatever, reciprocate. And when you don't push it and you just allow it to happen, the universe sends it, because you're open and you're ready. You're not demanding it. You're not looking for it on your own. You're allowing the universe and your thoughts and the person that you want to come into your life. Okay, so I hope that you'll stay fluid and imagine the beautiful life that you want, because manifestation looks like it's going to get a superpower boost and bring in what you want. So make sure you're thinking on what you want, not what you don't want. Okay, that seems to be something that just came in. So it's very strong, it's very powerful. So manifest what you want, not what you don't want, because there's no negatives in the universe. They just say, oh, they don't want that, okay, let's bring that in, because that's what you're thinking on. So remember, your brain is like a beacon. Whatever you think on is what you bring in. Guys, I hope you have a great day. I will be on tomorrow to put some more videos on. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it's going to have a theme. All right, guys, have a good one.